What is up? How's it going, everyone? Let me know if you can hear me all right. Appreciate you tuning in. I see peeked at you. I saw that he put an early chat in. Not sure if he's still in here, but what is up? Good to see you in the chat. I am ready to hang out. Going to be a shorter stream, I guess, relatively speaking, about an hour or so. Going to open up some Crown Zenith. Going to open up some Brilliant Stars. Going to take a look at some things that I got in the mail. So somebody was kind enough, Shadowless Jack, if you're in the chat or if you're going to get in here soon, you sent something to the P.O. box, so I really appreciate that. Looking forward to finding out what that is. And then we've got some on-the-ball Pikachus that just came into the into the P.O. box as well that we're going to take a look at. So excited to do those couple of things with you guys. I'm going to wait for a few people to trickle in. Just let me know if the mic sounds good. I was messing around with the settings. This OBS, it was the death of me. If you noticed it, I went live for like 5 seconds by accident earlier, just messing with these terrible settings. It was like a huge challenge just to get this going. So glad we're all just good to go here, just hanging out. OBS is I'm gonna get the hang of it, but it's a pain in the butt to get set up. So what is going on? I see Gengar's Den in here. Welcome, good to see you. Just hanging out here. So yep, thanks for the sound check. Appreciate that. So all right, let's just get into it. Let's see what we got here. Let's just start opening up some stuff here. See what came into the P.O. box from Shadowless Jack. If you don't know Shadowless Jack, he's been in a ton of different live streams. I'm sure everybody recognizes that name. And he was kind enough just to this is a surprise. So I just saw it. Went to drop off some mail. Checked my P.O. box a little while ago, about 45 minutes ago, and just have some cards. See what we got here. So thank you to Shadowless Jack. So starting off with the Pineco from Neo Discovery. Obviously a Kamiya card here, so beautiful. Hopefully these are all Kamiya cards. Oh yes, look at this. We got the Dratini, and I realize I'm not showing you the camera there. Here we go. We're figuring it out. What up, Beerski Java? Thanks for stopping in. We're getting there. So I've got the camera, got the iPhone camera down. Appreciate you guys stopping by. This is really cool to see you guys in here. So just taking a look at this from Shadowless Jack. Oh, beautiful. Wait, there was a second card there stuck to the back of that. We got the Stunky. All right. I've never seen this card before. This is awesome. Love this Magnemite. Look at that. I love his art so much. Oh, got the little Pidgey. Crawling through the grass here. Let's see what else. Got another Magnemite. Couple Magnemites. That's good. Love this Magnemite. Love to see it. Got an Apom. Ooh, I love this little Tyrogue. Look at the 3 little evolution boxes there for Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop. This is a really cool card. Awesome. Thank you so much for sending this to me. Got the Clefairy, I believe, from Expedition. Oh, I just love it. Hitmontop. The Wooper. Munchlax. So nice of you to send these to me. Thank you so much, Shadowless Jack. I really, really appreciate that. Just the amount of people that have reached out, just sending me Kamiya cards and just talking to me about Kamiya and interacting with me and sending me free stuff has just been unbelievable. So I really, really appreciate you sending me these cards. This is so cool. Take a look at this. We've got the Ladybug from Neo Genesis here. This is actually Kamiya said that this is his favorite card that he's ever illustrated. So he did an interview. I can't remember. I think it was Saito. He was getting interviewed along with Saito and for like a magazine or a publication. And during that interview, he mentioned that this right here is his favorite illustration that he's ever done. So that's actually really cool. Really cool little note about that. We got the Wingull. Oh, this is one of my favorite all-time Kamiya artworks. Bulbasaur from Expedition. Just look at this. I mean, this is ridiculous. It looks to me like he's doing kind of like a sun, just like what do you want to call it? Kind of like a sun worship or like kind of like a sun dance. Just a really cool. I don't know. Just gives me good vibes. And I really love this card, Bulbasaur. Oh, we got 2 of them. Thank you, dude. This is unbelievably nice of you to send me these cards. Ooh, look at this. Incredible. Thank you so much, Shadowless Jack. I don't know if you're in the chat here, but that is so nice of you to send these. I didn't even know you were sending these to me. They just popped up in my P.O. box, and I couldn't be more grateful. That is so nice of you. I can't believe that you said some bangers in here. Love it. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate that. So let's take a look. Let's see who we've got in the chat here. We've got Bierski. What's up? Swag Daddy. Thanks for stopping by. Goated Ladybug. I agree. A beautiful. Kamiya does a good job of drawing like sad Pokemon. And I don't think a lot of other artists do that a lot. Like you see either Pokemon are in this really happy, go lucky, cute like stance, or they're like angry, getting ready to attack. You don't really see that other side of the sad Pokemon. So I agree. I really like that, and that Ladybug in particular. And we got Professor Birch in the house. What is up? Glad to see you guys in here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Little impromptu live. We're gonna open up the Crown Zenith Pokemon Center exclusive ETB in just a bit, but we're gonna go through a couple things first before we get to the Crown Zenith ETB. Right now, what I'm opening is some Pikachu on the balls that I ordered. So this should be 10 of them. So ordered 10 Pikachu on the balls. I actually already have. Already ordered 5 a while ago, like a month and a half or so ago. Already got those grades back. Actually sent them off immediately. Unfortunately got 3 9s, but I did get 2 10s. So I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately. I don't want to sound spoiled. Definitely got 2 10s. Super pumped to get a couple 10s of those Pikachu on the balls. I think the 9s are still going. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Like around $70 or $80. So really like that card. And I don't want to sound like spoiled or whatever. Oh, I only got 2 10s. So just really like this release, but went ahead and picked up 10 more. We'll see how this person packaged them. We got some masking tape here. Good thing we got the handy dandy little knife here. And my setup is interesting here. We've got the camera in my face, the microphone in my face. So we got knives rolling. We've got stuff moving around. Hopefully, I don't cut my finger or cut a card, but we'll see what's going on here. I'm not going to go through every single on the ball. Just going to take a quick look, make sure all 10 of them are here, and check the centering out real quick. Let's take a look here. I don't know if anybody else has been getting any PSA returns, but I've got 3 orders went through processing and into shipping in the last, I think, 2 to 3 days. So really banging them out there over at PSA. So loving that, getting some good promos in and getting those listed and getting some sales. So Rabid Squirrel is in the chat. What is up? Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Weedle's Warehouse, love to see you in here. A solid member of the community, always in the Discords and the chats. Love to see you. No problem, Bierski. It's my pleasure. Love to putting on a live here. This is my second ever live, so really excited to get this going and just hang out with the community here. We got Professor Birch. Let's top those polls from Mason's stream last night. Yes, so I opened I purchased a regular Crown Zenith ETB from Mason, and he opened it live on his stream last night. That was a lot of fun to watch. I pulled the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, which is a really good hit, and I got some other cool cards. Love that Dunsparce AR. Pulled that as well. Had a lot of fun. So I appreciate Mason for opening up that ETB for us, and that was a lot of fun to tune in there. So looking forward to getting those in the mail. Let's see what Biercy says. Break even and some cherries on the top. Exactly, like with those Pikachu on the balls, break even with the 9s, and then the 2 10s. I think they're going for a pretty penny right now. So the 10s, last time I checked earlier today or last night, they were like $230 for a 10, and I know that not very many of them are in the market right now. Those are very early sales, but hovering around 200, I think, is safe to say. So got 2 10s and 3 9s. I can't complain at all. Got the first batch of cards, though, I think were not the greatest price. I only got 5 of them, so I think they were $28 shipped from the UK. UK shipping is expensive, so but when you look at it, like $28 plus $15 in grading fees, $43 all in. Gonna sell 2 of them for, hopefully, if I can make the sales quickly, for $200 a pop, and then sell the 9s. I think I'm gonna be doing pretty well on those. So. Sounds pretty good here. So let's take a look real quick at these on the balls. Let's just count them. I'm not going to go top to bottom. Centering's not awesome on that one. Left to right, it's looking good. Got 2 centering. Okay, this one centering's better. 3. Nice little centering there. 4. Should be 10 here. Nice centering on these next couple there. 5, 6. Very nice centering. We love to see it. 7, decent on that one. 8, decent. 9, and 10. So they're all here. Overall, can't complain. I mean, the centering looked decent on half of them. I'm not going to look at every single one of them and get them out of the pack and put them in card savers, but pumped to get those in. They just arrived, ordered them a couple weeks ago. It always takes a bit of time to get stuff from the UK, at least in my experience there. So take a look at those. Pikachu on the balls. Let's see what Weedle's Warehouse. Are you chasing anything in particular from CZ? I want to pull the Oricorio, the Kamiya. I believe it's the only Kamiya in the set, the Oricorio. So that I think that's an AR. So hopefully we can pull that. And then I love the Giratina gold card. That'd be my my ultimate chase card. Loving that so far. Or I guess I shouldn't say so far because I haven't pulled it yet. But that would be the ultimate card there. Let's see. Who is the first pick for your football team? Pikachu, Eevee, Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble? I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe Scorbunny because he's got legs. That's a start. Like big, like longer legs than like a little tiny mouse or a little tiny cat. So that'd be a good start. So, all right. So I should have mentioned here as well. You see the Brilliant Stars on the screen. We are gonna warm up with. I think we got 12 packs of Brilliant Stars here, so we're gonna do a little warm up session here with some Brilliant Stars because I just love. Let's see how many we got. It's about 12. So I got these from the special delivery Charizards. Ordered a bunch of SDCs, and then along with those, like ordered the 3-pack Brilliant Stars blisters that come with the Leafeon and the Glaceon. Cosmos Holofoil promos. So it's like, if I'm going to order these I'm going to order something for the SDCs, regardless, like I'm just $12.99 for 3 packs of Brilliant Stars and a Evolution Cosmos Foil promo. Like that seems like a no-brainer to me. So I went ahead and did that. And that's what we got here. So we got a little sampling of that here. So let's pop in and get open in here. So we see Java still in here. Good luck with the polls. Yes, super fun. Have not opened it yet. I think I saw that maybe it was you right before I did this. I saw you open the Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. I actually don't even know if there's a special promo for this Pokemon Center ETB or if it's just the Lucario from the regular ETBs. I actually have no idea what makes the Pokemon Center one special or unique. So, but I appreciate that. Looking forward to getting into Crown Zenith here. But we're gonna getting a little primer going. Here with some Brilliant Stars. So let's hop into it here. Gengar's Den says he's taking Scorbunny as a forward. Yeah, I think that's the right move. All right, we're not gonna do the pack trick. We're just gonna open these. Shinx, Bidoof, Electabuzz, Reverse Weevil, and a Golurk. I actually like the Golett uncommon from this set. It's a really sick art. So yeah, first pack, nothing there. I'm so happy everybody stopped by here. We got 8 people in here. That's actually sick. Like when I start these things up, I never know if it's just gonna be like me talking to a screen with nobody in here. So I really appreciate the 8 people who are hopping in. 9. Really appreciate you guys hopping in and just hanging out here. We're just gonna quick and dirty stream here. Open up some Brilliant. Gonna open up that Pokemon Center ETB. Got to go pick up the future wife at 8:30. So we're gonna end it there. So let's just see what we got here. Got the Riolu. Still working on this, trying to get the proper camera angles for you so I could see, looking through the camera. Got nice little Raikou V. Love Raikou. Legendary dog. Some people say they're cats. I just call them the dogs. They probably are cats. And there's a code card for somebody. I've got a million of those things. Like I hear that you can't make any money on those unless you sell them at the very, very beginning of a set release. So I honestly have a gigantic stack of code cards that I have no idea what to do with. So that's kind of whatever. If anybody has any suggestions what to do with those, let me know. I don't know what you guys do with them. I know Nick, old school Pokemon, sells his code cards, but he gets his sets, from a distributor early release, and he opens up all his packs. And he's talked about before that you like the name of the game with the code cards is you have to like get them out immediately, and you can sell them for, I believe he said something like 20 to 30 cents, like right on release the first couple days. So speed is the name of the game there. So I honestly, once you don't hit that speed marker, like, what am I going to do with this? Oh, this just kind of melted like butter. Okay. All right. We got a Duskull again. Let's see here. Ooh, see a little character rare in the back there. So we're going to pop that over. But we've got a Farfetch. See, this is what I've talked about before. So Farfetch, this is a Kamiya card. And this is a perfect example of why it's so enjoyable and such a like a rewarding experience to collect like a particular artist like Kamiya. So this is just a common card, but it just adds another layer of something fun when you're opening up Modern. It's not a total dud or anything like that. You know, you get this Farfetch, like I'm pumped. Like if I got nothing else, I know there's a character rare behind here, but like that's just another rewarding thing about collecting a particular artist. So I just wanted to call that out. Really love that Farfetch here. We're gonna set him. Actually, we got our Camille cards from Shadowless Jack. We're going to set the Farfetch right on top of that to go in my Camille pile. Execute, Grimer, Sneasel, and then we've got the character rare Houndoom. Character rares. I'm so happy they just put that in the TCG. Love that. Magmortar, and he's chilling with Electivire. Magmortar and Electivire had a decent run in V-Star Universe. I know they had several cards together. I wonder what's going on there. Is there like a theme in the anime with those two characters? Because I noticed they got quite a bit of shine, a lot of different cards together. And there's another one right there in Brilliant Stars. What's up? Oh, we got Dan, we got Josh. Let's see here. Professor Birch says I play online, so they all get burnt. So you can take the ones that I gave you here for online. We got Josh in here to Green Shiz Collectibles. What's up? Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Good to see you in here. Professor Oak. Great to see you in here as well. And we got Dan, Catch 'em All Collectibles. We got the highlighted messages. I think we got them going properly this time. The first time I did it with OBS, they were all jacked up, and I couldn't figure out the cropping. So far, so good. I don't see any weird crop lines or anything, so we're going there. But good to see you hopping in, Dan. Great to have you in here. We got Professor Birch, 3 big dogs hopping in. Everybody, thanks for joining. Friday night, just had a long week, and I'm just so happy to be just chilling, like opening up some packs with you guys. Like it's just been a long week at work. Recently started a new job, so getting settled in there. It's every time you start a new job, it's a little bit more stressful and just learning everything. So I had a long week at work and doing some wedding planning when I'm not at work. With the fiance getting married in May, so we've always got stuff to do, things to do, and I'm just happy to just take this moment and just relax on a Friday night, open some packs, hang out with the boys. What's up? Zard Hunter popping in. Thanks for joining. Oak and Brandon. Love to see you in here, Brandon. Thanks for stopping by. So Professor Oak says he just watched Zard Hunter's opening. What did you pull, Zard Hunter? Can you pop that in the chat? What did you get? Did you pull a gold? Hopefully we can have some good luck like that. I'd like to. I really love that Giratina. And Giratina, I didn't collect Giratina growing up. It was from a later gen after I got out. I can't remember Gen 4 or Gen 5. Somebody correct me where Giratina's from. But after learning a little bit about the lore of Giratina as I've got back into the hobby, I've just really appreciated Giratina, like living in the Shadow Realm, just having that lore behind Giratina. I've really enjoyed that so far. So that's my big chase card out of Crown Zenith here. What do we got? A Lapras. Fighting Energy. I probably already hit the rare here. We got a Berry, a Clang, and then a code card. I don't know why I just threw that code card on the trash pile. Probably going to go in the trash. Let's see here. Ooh, Zard Hunter, you hit the Pikachu secret rare. I actually saw that Nick opened, how many packs? Nick opened like 400 and between 400 and 500, and I think he pulled a really solid, decent chunk of those secret rare Pikachus. But that's awesome that you pulled it. It's a beautiful art. I actually, with now that seeing it from the Precious collector box with the silver borders, I do think the silver borders look way cleaner on that particular card. But that's a sick pull regardless. So those are my thoughts there. Dan had some super fun cards too. Can't wait to watch everybody else's opening. Yes, I'm pumped. I've heard this has awesome pull rates and is a super fun set to open. So really pumped to do that. Brandon says he opened an ETB in Discord. Bricked. What'd you get? What was the best hit from that bricked ETB, Brandon? CZ Blast to open Wi-Fi. Just opened one box each and had and speak of the devil, got the to fix the. Give me a second here. All right, hopefully that worked there to get the chat crap going on. Let's pop back over here. We've got OBS. Where's the chat box? Man, it's just a struggle getting this going here. Perfect. Okay, got it popped open. Got everything rocking and rolling here. We're learning. We're getting stuff moving. CZ Blast to open. nice way to wind down the week. Yeah, completely agree. Let's see. Appreciate that. Good luck with the polls. Got to be productive like tonight so he can watch football this weekend. Who's playing this weekend? So who is playing this weekend? Is it Giants, Eagles? And who are the Cowboys playing after they just thumped Tampa? But I'm going to be watching some football as well. Nick did 750. Man, I thought he did 450 for some reason. 750 packs. Nick to open. That's insane. But I can't believe he opened that many. You got to stay super organized when you're doing that. Let's see here. Bierski wants the Giants to win. And then Brandon says Samarat, GG, and regular Deoxys, GG. What is GG? Is that like the SAR equivalent for Crown Zenith? I honestly don't know what that. Oh, Galarian Gallery. Got it. We're there. All right. I see Brandon in the chat there likes the Bengals. Who are the Bengals playing? The Bengals and Bills. How did they work that out with the canceled game with the Bengals and the Bills and deciding who gets home field? I know that there was like a certain scenario where they'd have to flip a coin, but I don't think they have to flip a coin. Let's see what we got here. Let's speed through these a little bit more so we can get to the Pokemon Center ETB that we all want to open here. So we're just going to open a couple more Brilliant Stars packs. Got 13 people in here. That's pretty sick. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate all the love so far on the stream, just in the community in general. Honestly, I just really appreciate that. Like, I'm having such a wonderful time just hanging out with the community and just like engaging, and everybody's been so welcoming. So I appreciate that. And just like people popping in, this is awesome. This is what it's all about. Perfect way to wind down the week after a long week. I'm sure several of us in the chat here, I know Oak, I'm sure you're having long weeks. Every single day is long for you after the birth of your second child there. So congratulations, but got a baby in the house. I'm sure you're not getting a ton of sleep. So I'm sure you're exhausted too. So I'm glad you could join to wind down with us here. And open up some packs. So congratulations again on the birth. Ooh, what do we got here? What is this? This is a trainer gallery, so not a characteristic. I love this Vaporeon. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome. We'd love to see it. Then we got Magmortar and Electivire again. This guy's weird. Cafe Master. Don't love Cafe Master. It's just a weird card. Let's see what we got. See Brandon Baker. Bengals hooday. Bengals are sick. Both teams played the same amount of games. There's nothing special games in Buffalo. Got it. That makes sense. I knew there was something weird with the coin flip. It must have been. Let's see. If Bills win and face KC in the AFC Championship, then they'll play at a neutral site in Atlanta. Okay, got it. That Atlanta stadium's sick though. You know what's weird? Atlanta. They've got a Chick-fil-A is like a big sponsor. There's something to do with Chick-fil-A in that stadium. But, like, you can't eat Chick-fil-A on Sundays. So, like, does Chick-fil-A just sit there and be closed on every single football game? Like, why is there a Chick-fil-A in there if it's going to be closed and only open for, like, concerts and stuff? Anybody else think that's weird? I live in Chicago. I don't know. I'm not going to bore everybody talking about football who doesn't care about football, but I live in Chicago here. My future father-in-law has season tickets, and has been nice enough to invite me to a few games. So going there and just sitting outside in the freezing cold in Soldier Field, like in Chicago's frigid. But for those of you who don't know, the Bears are considering moving to a suburb and building a stadium, a domed stadium. So that could be coming in the next 5 to 6 years, however long it takes for all the political crap to go on in the background to make that happen. But that is on the horizon here. Brandon says it makes dollars, but it doesn't make sense. Great motto to live by. All right, we got a couple more packs of Brilliant Stars here. Let's see here. We've got Zard Hunter says, have you ever been to the National Card Show in Chicago? So no, I have not. So was that 1 or 2 years ago that it was here in August? And I was out of town, unfortunately. I was out of town. I think it was in July or August, and I was out of town, so unfortunately couldn't make it there. But I believe, or somebody told me, got another Komiya, that it is coming back this year. So I will do my very best to make it out there. I know it's a National Sports Cards convention, but I'm sure there's a little bit of Pokemon. I heard some reports from people who went who went to the National, I think the one in New Jersey, the more recent one, and they were not super pumped and pleased about the kind of the pricing in the event. But maybe that's just anecdotal from a couple of people that I heard. Let's see. Ghost says, I think the Chick-fil-A rebrands for Sundays, and so that would the little rebrand, just cover up the sign with some burger joint and just fire up the fryers and put something else interesting. I knew they wouldn't just have a real prime real estate sitting in a brand new multi-billion-dollar stadium that wasn't generating any revenue on Sundays. Makes sense. Vandy Flips, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. How the Whatnot stream's been going? I know you've been doing some Whatnot consignments. You had a big stream the other day. How did that go? I didn't get a chance to check in, but I saw the Instagram story updates. Hopefully you got some nice numbers there. That was a big stream, so congrats on that. Be interested to hear how that went. DeGreen Shiz is going to be in Chicago in July for Ed Sheeran. So it was a Christmas present to the wife. Ed Sheeran's actually awesome. So that'll be fun. You'll have to stop by if you got time. I know you might be popping in and out just for the concert, or you're going to be with the wife and going on a date with her. If you've got like a couple minutes free time, if the wife is sleeping in the hotel and you got some time for breakfast, hit me up. I'll come meet you, but definitely will not be offended if you can't find the time. I know how those trips go with the wife, but would love to meet you and the wife. Maybe we could even go on a double date if you have some time. Would love to make that happen. Code card, threw it on the floor again. Don't know why. Got a pile on the desk, got a pile on the floor. Just threw it on the ground. All right, we're 2 more Brilliant Stars packs. Let's see here. We got Vandy Flip says there was almost no Pokemon last time I was in Chicago. Maybe 3/4 tables out of a couple hundred. 3 or 4 tables, not 3/4 of the tables. 3 or 4 tables out of a couple hundred. I mean, yeah, that kind of stinks. I mean, it would still be fun to, even if there are only a couple tables of Pokemon, it'd still be fun to obviously hit those tables and then just check out other stuff and walk around, just the vibes of the collectors. I'm sure it'd be fun, but hopefully we can bring some more Pokemon to the National moving forward. Let's see what we got here. A couple more Brilliant Stars. Haven't had a ton of success. We got 12 packs. Got a couple character rares, trainer gallery. Not a ton of success with the Brilliant Stars, but that's okay. We're just having fun. We're chilling. We're hanging out. We're winding down for the week. Opening packs. I've really been enjoying opening up Modern lately. Just like not like addiction gambling. Like I'm loving it, getting the hits and reselling them on eBay, but just like doing this. Like I do this. I open a few packs here and there, like just on my own. Just after a long week, just hanging out, open some Pokemon, looking at the uncommons and commons, looking at the art, just chilling. Like Modern's fun. At least I enjoy it here. Let's see, Ghost. Chicago in the summer is fantastic. Summertime Shy is what we call it here. And that's kind of a cringe name, but the summertime in Chicago is beautiful. Summertime Chicago is like a top 5 to 10 city in the world, in my opinion. Like it is gorgeous. There's things to do, restaurants everywhere. Just a wonderful, awesome city in the summer. Winter is still a great city, but it is brutal. Like that wind that comes off the lake, it is brutal. It can be brutal. This year we only had one brutal stretch. Got another Komiya. We only had one brutal stretch right around Christmas. Got a little Mimikyu V here. We only had one brutal stretch this year, which is good. I am very thankful. Another Komiya. Right around Christmas, it was unbelievably cold. But other than that, really brutal stretch. It's been pretty mild, if I do say so myself. So that's been awesome. That was the last Brilliant Stars pack. Josh says he'll look me up. Please do. Vandy says stream was a lot of fun and have a good time at Ed Sheeran. Is it Ed Sheeran or Ed Sheeran? Whatever. I love him. He did that Pokemon song. Chill guy. Hit me up if you need recommendations. Love to see Cody in here. Love meeting you in Denver. Good to see you in the stream. Fresh Tats. Welcome. Java says, not sure where you're at, but I lived in Gurnee for 6 years before moving down here to North Carolina. So I thought you lived in Minnesota, Java, North Carolina. But Gurnee, have heard of Gurnee. Don't know where that is. Some kind of suburb or something. But I live in the city. Like I live in west of the city. Won't completely dox myself with the exact neighborhood that I live in. But I definitely live in the city. It's really fun to live here. But could see myself going for the suburb life eventually here. I've lived in Chicago since 2014, since I graduated from college, moved here, got a job here in Chicago from small town Indiana boy that moved to the big city. after he graduated from college and never looked back. So it's actually pretty crazy that I'm still here after all this time. And then I met my future wife here, and we're still here. So awesome place to live. Let's see here. Nice place to live, exactly. Pokemon Steven. Welcome, Steven. So I saw that it's good to see you in here. I saw you had a little mix-up with the Instagram account the other day. That's kind of scary. They didn't give you any explanation. I saw you put it in your story that they were just like, you know what, accidentally canceled you. No reason, just you're back fired up again. Like, how do they not have a single reason for like canceling that? That's such a pain in the ass that you had to make a backup and do all that shit. Sorry that you had to go through that, but it's good to see you in the stream. Love that you've been making content lately. I've got your Ask Me Anything queued up for the watch now. Can't wait to check that out. Everybody go follow Pokemon Steven if you haven't. Steven Gurney's in the northwest suburbs. What up, Marty S? Thanks for joining. There are so many Chicago suburbs. Like I can't even begin. Like I hear a new one every day, and like they're somewhere. Like my future wife's family is from a suburb, and I've been all over, but yeah, enjoyed your recent vids. I don't know if you're talking about me or Steven. I think you're talking about Steven, but I won't take offense. I moved a lot: Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, North Carolina. Sheesh. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Lake Villa, nice. Deactivated for being woke. You're too woke. I can't believe 30 minutes has already went by. We'll get to the, I promise we'll get to the Pokemon Center Crown Zenith ETB in just 1 second. When I get to the bottom of the chat, made a joke about signature collectors. They took me down. I can't tell if you're like trolling or not, or if this is serious, but that is so annoying that they took you down, regardless of whether it was, what it was. And then congrats to Six Flags is in Gurney. I had no idea Six Flags was in Gurney. For those who live in the Midwest, Kings Island, right around Cincinnati, Ohio, is a sick theme park, or at least I thought it was when I was a kid. Went to Kings Island a lot. Never went to Six Flags. Went to Cedar Point. I believe that's in Ohio as well. But we never made it out to Six Flags. Who loves that Six Flags song with that old man who was dancing a bunch? That's what I think of with Six Flags. But let's get into the meat of it here. It is time. We're going to open up this Crown Zenith Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. I'm actually really pumped that it came today. Like I got the tracking number. It didn't get handed off to FedEx until I think yesterday or late the day before, and it somehow made it to my door at 10:30 a.m. That's a super big perk of living in Chicago. At least it is for me. Things just fly here because Chicago is like a big distribution center for the mail, and I've just found that things get here super duper quick. Pumped about that. So let's get into this thing. I have no idea. Like I mentioned it briefly at the beginning of this live stream that I don't know what makes this Pokemon Center ETB special from the regular ETB. I'm sure it just has a couple more packs. Does it have like a unique promo, or is it just the Lucario one? I have no idea. It's kind of fun not knowing. Like usually I know like everything before I open anything up. I know every single promo and every release, and I just haven't had time to look into this, and it's kind of fun not having. I don't know what's going to be in here, so it's kind of fun. So really excited about that. Let me get organized here. We got crap everywhere. Let's see here. Let's hit the chat. Thanks for the compliment on the sign. So my awesome sister surprised me for that. For Christmas. I didn't ask for it. I didn't order that myself. She just surprised, like a sick gift. It actually has neon lights on the back of it, but the reason I don't have the lights turned on right now is because this wall is at an angle, and if you turn the lights on, there's nothing to reflect, and it looks like half of them on, half of them are off, and I just can't figure it out right now, so I just left it off. But thank you for the compliment. Kings Island, dope AF. Yes, it is. It's got the largest wooden roller coaster in the world. It's called the Beast. And if you think about it, having a wooden roller coaster is kind of sketch, but I'm in Cincinnati. Kings Island is good. Yeah, Kings Island is awesome. Fresh tats, let's go. Good luck. Thank you. Spent many summer, like some of the most nostalgic times are just like being a kid and doing that. Like I had so many fun times, like probably at the same time that I was like super pumped and originally collecting Pokemon, I was going to Kings Island. Good luck. Thank you. I'm from Ohio. Cedar Point is a yearly thing for me. Love Cedar Point. Let's see. Hopefully Arceus. Is it Arceus or Arceus? I actually don't know. I should know that for how deep I am. I don't know if it's Arc or Arceus. I'm a dumbass, but let's get into this. Okay. A booklet popped out of the back. This is probably the same booklet. I would imagine that comes in the regular ETB. Not going to spend much time looking at the booklet. This box is really nice. Look at this. Look at this. It's just kind of, it pops in person a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see the effect of like the shininess and the sheen on this box, but it feels like a premium box. Let's see what we got in the back. We just got some Lucario on the back. Retro, thanks for joining. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate that. Lucario is kind of fire. I know if Dan's still in the chat here, he might be packing orders, but I know Dan's son's favorite Pokemon, he has said, is Lucario. So Lucario is kind of sick. Okay, what do we got here? All right, this is actually kind of sick. What is this? A deck box. So we got the deck box. Got the Lucario deck box. Let's see what else we got. Let's pop this out. Ooh. All right. We're just throwing trash everywhere at this point. All right, let's see. Am I pulling out what are these? Little V-Star markers. Let's see what else we got here. Where are we? Okay, we got some energies. Let's see. What do we got? Are these some golden sleeves here? Promo art is awesome. I'm actually kind of nervous. I don't see the promo in there, so hopefully it's just like behind a pack or something, like just peering in a little bit. But we got some pretty sick deck sleeves here. I don't know if these are the same ones that came in the regular ETB. Actually really interested in what makes this different. Let's see here. Okay, okay, what do we got here? So it looks like we got the promo here. I honestly have no idea what these are. Are these something that you like when you're playing the game, you like no idea what these are? And is that like bad that I don't know what like a key essential piece of like the TCG is? Does that make me a dumbass? Let's see here. What do we got here? We got some nice weighty dice. These actually feel like nice and weighted. Love that. They feel similar to the weight of the Charizard UPC dice, if anybody is familiar with that. Then we've got coming down here a little gold coin. And then let's count the packs. All right, we'll put that box. I actually want to keep that box. I'm not just going to toss it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 packs. So the 10 packs or 9 packs come in the regular ETBs. So I think it maybe 12 is a little bit more premium. Let's see what we have here. Card dividers. So is it card dividers for the deck box? I don't know. I feel like sometimes I feel like kind of shitty that I don't know how to play the game, and like I'm obsessed with Pokemon and spend like my entire life, but I don't know the actual what it was intended to be. I don't know how to play the game, and it kind of makes me feel stupid sometimes. So maybe we can put that as a New Year's resolution to learn how to play the game here. So let's see okay, so I believe this is the same promo. The same promo that you get in the regular ETB, but I actually love this. I love that Lucario's face is right centered in the card, just peering at you. This is a sick art, actually. I really like that. Really like this promo a lot. One of the better ETB promos that I can remember coming out. So loving that. Okay, so we've got Ghost Coast says regular ETB's 10 packs. Thank you for clarifying that. So got a little premium here, and then I'm interested to know like in the dividers and the box and the gold stuff, like what makes that difference. So let's get into it here. We're popping in. Here we go. 16 people watching. I really appreciate you guys joining. Like I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Like when I started this up and when I started up the last one, I think 20 people were watching the V-Star Universe last time I had a live, and then to have 16 people in here right now is honestly sick. I just was worried that I was just gonna be talking to the screen with nobody, and just like this is awesome. So I appreciate that. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming it's 4. A lot of the modern sets have been 4 lately. We're gonna do the pack trick. We're going to be annoying YouTube pack trick guys because this is a new release. I got Luxio, so we're going to do a little slow roll at the beginning just so we can appreciate the art and take a look. Ultra Ball, I believe that's super playable. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but at least I know something about the TCG. Electric, that's actually a beautiful common. Helioptile, that's hard to say. Like that little cute little guy dancing in a thunderstorm. Wooloo. I like this card. Shinx, Pancham, Snorunt. Oh, this is my favorite Radiant card out of all the Radiants. I would rather pull this than the Charizard to stonk out on. I love this Radiant Eternatus. It is beautiful. So pumped we pulled that. That is my favorite. And what do we got here? We got a little, what is this? Not the claymation, but the, man, I can't think. The crocheted Snorlax here. And it's, let me see what the artist here. I got to bring it up to my face. An Ito. So I talked to somebody in an Instagram chat. They said that Ito was one of their favorite artists. And I've noticed that, that crochet artwork. But love Radiant Eternatus. 6 start. I'm pumped with that. Love it. Okay, we got piles on piles everywhere. Birch says he's gonna teach me how to play PTCG Go or PT. I can't. That's a mouthful. I've got an online account. I've just never played it. Fresh Tats said I should play Mew, the new. I'm assuming you're saying the new online. I've got the account. I just am not utilizing it. I feel kind of bad. Ultra Ball is playable. We're about to get the Nest Ball in Scarlet and Violet. I knew it, but that reminds me of Mason's recent video when he was going through some of the playable stuff and had TCG Player open. I love that video, Mason. So everybody go check that video out. It's 3 or 4 videos ago that Mason Cardinal Gaming put out. Really enjoyed that. Just like teaching us a little bit how to see what's playable, kind of speculating on the future sets and what future sets might have in them, and just kind of thinking out loud on some speculative plays around the playability of the card game. I loved that video, and that was a lot of fun to do. So I highly recommend that video. Don't know why I'm hiding the code cards. There you go. But everybody go watch that video on Mason's channel. That was an awesome video. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a V-Star counter. Luxio Lost Vacuum. Interesting. Electric. Look at this Oddish. I love that colorful. I love colorful background, colorful holofoil Pokemon cards. Got a Seal, got a Potion, got an Aeron, Corphish. What do we got here? A Reverse Electric and a Zeraora. That's tough to say there. So nothing there on pack number 2. We'll give away the second code card if anybody wants that. There's just trash everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean this up. Like next time I stream, I'm gonna have to not just throw trash like on every single portion of my room. All right, let's get into pack, I believe, number 3 here. Let's see what we got here. Starting off with the Scyther on top, but we're gonna do the pack trick. We've got the code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is going on here? Friends and Hisui. Carnivine, Lost Vacuum, Scyther. I love Scyther. Young Goose. What's the evolution of this? Old Goose? I don't know. That was a stupid dad joke. Cherubi, Execute. Oh, this is just a beautiful card. I don't know, like, what did it look like? I was just into, like, so we got the secret rare energy, but look at this. Zamazenta V, Galarian Gallery. Beautiful artwork. This really pops in person. I love the texturing and the purple, and it's another colorful background. Just for saying that, I'm gonna have to look at this closer up when it's not like 5 feet away from my face on camera. But right now, from what I can see, this is just a beautiful, beautiful card. Awesome hit. Let's go. Let's go. These energies that were coming up, I opened 3 V-Star Universe boxes and sold like the energies for like $6 to $7 a piece, and I thought that was insane. But I did that, so really pleased with the hit so far. Like I said, Eternatus, not the Radiant Eternatus is my favorite Radiant. Love that card, and then hit that Zamazenta Galarian Gallery, Zamazenta V. So pumped about that. Awesome. Fresh Tats loves the hit. The Zam. Peek That Shoes in here. Welcome. Thank you for joining Movie Night with the Fam, but wanted to stop in and say, what's up, Mertz? Thank you for the good luck wishes. Appreciate you stopping by, popping in for a little message in there. Really appreciate that. Everybody go follow Peek That Shoe. I'm sure everybody, if you're in here, if you're in a Mertz Collectibles live stream, you're already following Peek That Shoe. So yeah, no introduction needed. If you're in the deepest recesses of the internet right now in a Mertz Collectibles live stream on a Friday night. Like, you can't get more deep Deep State YouTube than Mertz Collectibles YouTube. Can't believe you're here, but I appreciate it very, very much. All right, Grass Energy, Luxio. We're going to move that to the side. Friends in Hisui, Shaman, Galarian Mr. Rhyme. This is a weird looking dude. Like, what are you going to do if this dude pulls up on you? Like, is that a clown? Is that like, this dude is super sketch? Galarian Mr. Mime, Coughing, Bidoof. Ooh, what is this? This almost caught my eyes at Kamiya at first. It was such a different hand-drawn artwork, but I love it. Salandit. Love that artwork. We've got a reverse Executor and a Rayhan. What is this? Is this an etched trainer card? I remember hearing about something about this, but what is that a signature from the actual like character that voices this? Is that what I'm looking at right here? What the? I'm confused. I briefly heard about it, but I never saw it. Never did any research. Just gonna toss a sleeve on that. It might be worth 1 cent, but until somebody lets me know in the chat what this is, we're gonna toss that in the sleeve. Brandon Baker says, "Love that one." I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but maybe it's the Zamazenta. What's up, JR, the Mexican hipster? Love you joining in here. Love seeing you in the chats and in the Discord. Welcome. Pikachu says Deep State AI Pioneer YouTube rap. Yeah, so for what Pikachu, what Colt is referring to is he and I did an AI live stream on his channel. So everybody go check that out. We were the pioneers. We were one of the first YouTubers to really do that. Man, it's 8:15. I really got to move along here. I don't have a ton of time. Signature card. Brandon Baker says, not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. They're just printed SIG. So yeah, I figured that it wasn't a like an actual signature, but I didn't know if that was if that was rare or not. Need a Pikachu signature. That's funny. Released those in Japan a while back as promos, signed like Marty and Professor Juniper Milkcarn Pro. Okay, so apparently they're not that rare and have been out before, but it's kind of cool seeing it. And that's a brand new thing that I've never opened before, so that's kind of sick. We're gonna have to speed through here a little bit so I can pick up the future wife, or she's gonna be pissed at me for doing Pokemon stuff and leaving her out in the cold. So we can't have that. We're speeding. Solrock, trekking shoes, Metang, Starly, Switch, Execute, Love Disc. Oh, let's go. That was a terrible opening, but we got the Dunsparce and we got another. Is that the exact same signature? Sick. But we've got I love the Dunsparce. This is one of my favorite ARs, Galarian Gallery here in, I keep saying AR because that's how they classify it in V-Star Universe, the Japanese release. But this is one of my favorite ARs. I actually got this pulled for me by Mason last night in the stream. I probably don't need to put this in a sleeve, but I'm just going to do it until I can confirm it's not worth much later. But got the Dunsparce pulled for me and by Mason's stream last night, so pumped about that. I've got a second copy there that will allow me to sell one and keep one for the binder. Fresh Tats says we can't slow down, Mertz. Can't slow down. We're speeding up here. We've got a few packs left. It is 8:17 p.m. Time just flies when you're live streaming here. It just really does. So we are speed racing here. In any event, this has been a lot of fun, speeding or not. Brandon Baker says they did Dunsparce right with that one. Yes, they did. Sandalit, Perion Grubbin. Oh, let's go. A Skrelp, Kamiya. We love to see it. We're going to set that aside here. I see something shiny in the background. Looks like a Magnezone. You love to see it, the Galarian Gallery Magnezone. This is actually one of my other favorite ARs, just in the factory here. I don't know, is he building himself? Is he building more friends? That's sick. So we love to see that. This is just a fun opening experience. You know, you feel like you get something with the Galarian Gallery. You know, the full arts there, the Galarian Gallery. You love to see it. They did Dunsparce right with that one, and they sure did. We're gonna open this off screen so I don't smack the camera. Got that card here. 3, 4. Oops, just bumped the camera a little bit. We got the Brandon Baker says Komiya Fire. I did pull that earlier at least. Let's go. Get in the zone. Magnazone. What is that? What is that car commercial? Get in the zone, AutoZone. That just like flashed into my head. We love the Magnazone. Great Ball. Bisharp. Shinx. Larvesta. That feels weird. There's like almost like a missing layer or gloss on that card. That was weird. Oddish. Seal. Potion. Lunatone. Love Lunatone in general. Eon Mega. So nothing in that one there. We're chilling. We you know, I don't need big mega hits stonking. Like, I'm just having fun. Like, I don't care if these are duds. This is just fun. This is what it's all about. Opening cards with your friends, enjoying the hobby together. Like, whatever. You know, I don't like to have that feeling going into open and modern. Like, you know, I understand. Not here to make money. We're here to just enjoy ourselves. At least that's how I look at modern. And in my opinion, that's how modern should be viewed. These cards actually feel like super weird now that I'm thinking about it. I noticed it on that one card, and now I'm kind of feeling the different card stock. Maybe that's just all in my head. We got this weird-ass glaring Mr. Mime again. Bidoof, Coughing, Pangoro. First time seeing that Pokemon. And Heliosic. I can't even speak right now. All right, nothing in that pack. Let's see, we got 4 packs left. All right. Let's get something here. Let's get a little. The one thing about ETBs that are different than booster boxes, and I don't know if it's true, or I guess not different. I don't know. Like in booster boxes, you can kind of more or less like know, okay, 1 secret rare here. You know, we've get 2 amazing rares or whatever the case may be. Like the hits are more standardized, and ETBs I feel like are not that way. So you never know what's going to pop off with an ETB, if you're going to get a dud ETB or a fire one, Ultra Ball, Pawniard, Yukamori, the other legendary artist, Kricketot, Shinx, weird ass dude again, Sunkern, Dubwool reverse, and a Gum Shoose. Is this the young? Okay, so remember when I made that joke earlier? Who does Young Goose evolve into? Gum Shoose. Young Goose Gum Shoose. All right, got 3 packs left. Zard Hunter says, "Are you using your phone for that hand cam?" It looks good. Yes, I am. And thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. This is actually an iPhone 10s or whatever. It's like 5 years old, and it still just has a sick camera. Like, I don't understand how they just keep making cameras and phones better and better and better and better. Like this camera that I'm using right now that you just said looks sick and looks awesome. Like it. I don't know. Like, what are they doing with phones nowadays? I feel like they've kind of peaked, unless they just keep making the processing power just a little bit better and better. But whatever. But thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I'm using OBS and then an app called OBS.Ninja, I think. And then you just kind of create a reusable invite, add it in, and that's how you do it. And we got another Young Goose, a Tapu Lele, and we got a Hollow Volcanion. I don't know if you guys save your hollows or anything, but I feel like I always just set them aside. I just can't like throw them in the bulk pile. Donald Trump, I have no idea what that's in reference to. Was that weird Young Goose or Gum Goose or whatever had some weird hair looking like Donald Trump? That's what you're referring to. That's funny. All right, we got a couple packs left. We'll see what we can get here. So we got the code card. Toss that over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks everybody for joining again. Got 16 people in here. I still can't believe you guys are sticking around. Salazzle, really appreciate it. Girafarig, Energy Retrieval, Emolga. Haven't said that word before. Got the Love Disc, the Chattit, Yanma, Reverse Nessa with a signature. I'm gonna set that aside for the waifu stonkers. And we got Tangrowth. All right, last pack. Got 1 Galarian Gallery Full Art v. the Zamazenta so far. That has been our best hit. Little hit review there. Got him in a pile. Last pack. Brandon Baker says exactly that weird mongoose looks like Donald Trump. Kadabra sue Pokemon, but Donald Trump. Yeah, we're gonna get sued by Donald Trump here for the use of that weird mongoose thing. So everybody enjoy it while you can before it gets canceled there. So last pack here. 4 to the front. Let's see what we can get. Water Energy, Matang, Energy Switch, Crobal Auric. I can't say these names on the fly. Like Larvesta, Oddish. Like that Oddish. Seal. Little last pack magic, Brandon says. Let's see. Potion. Aeron. Ooh. We'll take it. A beautiful, beautiful Galarian Gallery Keldeo. Look at this. That is beautiful color background. We love to see it. Didn't get any mega stonker hits, but man, a lot of fun opening that up and just seeing some of the cool art. Had a ton of fun experiencing that with you guys. Love to see it there. So let's take a quick review here. Let's see what's going on. Let's organize our piles. Make sure the fiance is not coming home. Let's see here. She says, I'm going to be late. Don't worry about me. Please start your stream. Little does she know, I already started my stream earlier. And so we can chill here for a second. She's going to be late. That's awesome. Well, I guess if you're watching back, it's not awesome that you're not going to be here. It's awesome I get to hang out with the boys and talk cards for just a few more minutes. So she probably won't watch this back. Last Pack Magic. LMP, LPM. That's nice. Love that Keldeo. Gorgeous card. The sky on that is amazing. Yeah, it is. Let's take a look at that again. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look at the hits. Somebody tell me, are these things worth anything? Like, is this Nessa reverse? Like, should I just throw that in the bulk, or is like some waifu stonker gonna pay $5 for that? I don't know. Somebody let me know. Let's see here. All right, let's gather the hits. Should I include that energy as a hit? I guess so. It's shiny. Shiny. It's a hit. All right, let's see what we got going on here. What did you say, Pika though? Did I get a Pika? Professor Oak, I got some Pikas for you. If you weren't here at the beginning, I got some Pikachu on the balls to show you. Okay. We got the Keldeo, the Rainy Eternatus V. Love that. Radiant. The Grass Energy. Here's probably the biggest hit from the box here. Zamazenta V. Full art. Galarian Gallery. We love to see it. Beautiful card. Got the Magnezone, another Galarian Gallery. Beautiful. Is he making other Magnezones? I don't know. Got this thing that's sleeved up and maybe doesn't have to be sleeved up. And then we've got the Dunsparce. We got 3 or 4 different Dunsparces in this picture here. Sleep in. I like Pokemon cards that have the Pokemon in like the scenes with other humans in like a human house scene. I really like that. That's probably what draws me to this particular art. Just that vibe in general. So that's kind of sick. So those are the hits that we got here. Let's see. Brandon Baker says it's probably bulk, to be honest. Probably 50 cents trash. Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about like sleeving that up or anything. Brandon says that the energy is probably a hit since it's a secret rare. Sick. And then no, I meant yeah. Oak. So you missed it earlier. I had a little explanation about the Pika behind me there. So we're going to go full camera here like a sick YouTube streamer. But and I can adjust this chat now that we're over here on OBS. But the sign behind me. So thank you for the compliment. The Mertz Collectibles sign. My sister got this for me for Christmas as a surprise. Just did it all on her own. Just she's been supporting my YouTube and just been an awesome sister there, and is just like a supportive person. And she surprised me with this, and this is an awesome gift. So it does have lights that light up, but the reason why we're not doing that here is if you can kind of see. That is an angled wall, and when I turn it on at that angle, it looks like half of the lights are broken. So that's why we're not turning it on. But we'll figure out something. We've got the stream background is evolving. At least we've got something in the background. It doesn't look like I'm in a weird hospital room. So we got the sign, and then over my right shoulder here, we've got the weird, creepy Bulbasaur. That's the inspiration for my thumbnail. Then this is a Lechonk piggy bank. So Lechonk is the new generation of Pokemon coming out in Scarlet and Violet, and I got this Lechonk piggy bank off the Japanese Pokemon Center, and I got it as a part of getting the. You had to purchase the something from the Pokemon Center to get the illustration promos that just came out: the Bulbasaur, Arcanine, and the Greninja. So I got a couple packs of those, and those are actually at PSA right now. Just went to QA1, so. Doing a little first to market play on those little illustration promos that'll probably tank down to $20 tens soon. So we'll see what goes on there. But that's the story behind the Lechonk piggy bank. I actually have like a decent chunk of change in there too. And then we've got the Pokedex. That's actually the Pokedex from my childhood. So That's pretty sweet. And every once in a while, it will like beep and like kind of scare me in my closet, just like it randomly starts like beeping and like turning on. And so love that Pokedex from my childhood. Super nostalgic to have that. And then we've got the Komiya Scream Psyduck, truly one of my favorite cards in the entire hobby behind me there. So, but we tossed this together. We're working on it. We're gonna figure out the background, but slow and steady. So we're figuring it out. Just gonna take a look at the chat here. I'm not gonna stay on super long because I don't have a ton else to show you guys. But we got Pikachu. Fresh Tats wants me to turn on the light too. Energy should be more branded for sure. People are gonna want to bling their decks. I almost thought you said bling their decks out with a full set. So that is kind of sick though. If you were playing the TCG, you want to have like it performs the same function, but I can see the deck blinging. Like I can see that being a thing. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. Japanese. It was a secret rare. I don't know if it's a secret rare at all. Sorry, I missed a part. I run. No worries. Baby feeding definitely takes precedent over basement YouTube streamer Pokemon streams. So no offense taken at all. Turn on the light for a second, Mertz. I actually can't without like going and finding a bunch of cords and stumbling around. It's not plugged in right now. It is buried somewhere that I don't feel like running and turning on. But if you go to my Instagram, you can see a video of it with all the lights, and it's kind of sick. Yeah, hungry baby, don't wait for nobody. So excuse me. I don't know if anybody else has got a lot of grades back from PSA yet, but I've got 3 different orders back. Order of 35, 31, like 25 cards, and all the grades hit over the last couple days. So really pleased with the results so far. Made a lot of modern promo plays. So did some Pikachu on the balls, which I already talked about. And did some Nagaba Pikachus, got 9 out of 10. I think 8 out of 10, 80% gem rate on the Nagaba Pikachus. Those have actually ticked up a little bit. I've been kind of monitoring those. So got those for a decent deal. Got 8 10s coming there. They I think bottomed out around 50 to 60, and they're actually ticking up back over 70. So really pumped to get those 8 10s back. Make a nice little profit there. Did a ton of the Scarlet and Violet promos. Ton of those. I sent in 19 total. I bought 20 of them all together. One of them was damaged, but sent in the 19 that weren't damaged. And I got a really nice gem rate. I think it was probably like 70% 10s. Got a couple stinker 8s in there somewhere, but those are, in my opinion, kind of the ultimate race to the bottom. So I don't have them back from PSA yet. I haven't got the tracking number, or I'm going to get the tracking number hopefully tomorrow, but I've actually already downloaded some images of those now that they scan everything in the $15 range, and I put those up for auction, even though I don't have them because I want to get those sold like yesterday. So right now the 10s on those those Scarlet and Violet promos, the pre-order promos are going for, I believe, like 125, 130-ish. Got those for, I believe, like $17 a piece, $15 a grade. And then nice little, if I'm able to sell them and kind of get rid of them soon, hopefully I can, walk away with a nice little profit on that play there. Selling by the time I get sold and the auctions come to a close, maybe they'll come down a little bit. But if I can get $100 on 15 different 10s when I paid a couple $100 for all of them, that is a pretty nice little profit margin there. So I got them super quick. I made the decision to order them pretty early on and fired them off to PSA pretty quick, and I think I'm getting the benefit from that. So got some Scarlet and Violet pre-order promos. Also ordered 10 Radiant Charizards from V-Star Universe. Got 10 of those, and for $9 and some change a piece. Again, $15 grading, and the 10s right now currently are going for 120-ish. Same thing as the Scarlet and Violet pre-order. Got, I think, 8 or 9 10s out of 10 cards, so 80 or 90% gem rate on those Radiant Charizards. It might have been 90%. So selling those as well, going to be a nice little profit there. As well, doing those first to market plays in Modern. So was really pleased with that. Graded. So before I go and tell you what else I graded, the doing the first to market plays, they can be really profitable. Like just like the numbers that I just rattled off there, making some really nice margins if you're able to sell and get the tens that you want and that hope to expect with modern promos and the good quality. But it is kind of stressful. Like I can't even wait for the cards to get back to me. I'm downloading images off a PSA site and adding them to an auction. I don't even have them. I'm stressed at every second that I wait until I sell them. The price is just going down and down and down because it's just there. The supply is just being chucked onto the market. So although I'm going to come out nicely on those cards, it is kind of stressful, like selling them. It's not a very relaxing experience. I can't wait for the grades to come back and be surprised and make a video about the returns and flip through them and look through them. It is there's a little urgency, and I'm like, I got to get these listed, get them out the door. So that actually kind of detracts from, the experience for me. So I'm going to take that into consideration when looking for like plays to make in the future. Obviously, really profitable, so that. And they're easy to grade because they're modern promos, so they should be in great condition. But like, that's just something I've been thinking about lately. I'd be interested to see what your guys' thoughts are on that, and constantly having to stress about getting them out quick before the price drops. It'd be nice to make some sales or grade some cards that you don't have to worry about that. Some mid-era or vintage cards, or but then you have to worry about attrition after all that time and not getting gem cards that you buy lots of. And there's just, you can't have best of both worlds on everything. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with here. Brandon Baker says he's got 2 on the way, 2 coming soon. Staying disciplined and not checking grades. I can't do it. I can't not check the grades. Even if I wasn't doing these first to market modern plays, like I feel like I would just check. I can't. I feel like I just can't not check. I just have to know. But maybe that's just my personality. I just don't have that discipline. December 15th special. Yes. So yes, all of those cards are the $15 special. And one was received by PSA on like the 11th. There was another one received by PSA on like the 27th. And then another one was like early January or something. And I got the grades back like in 3 weeks, which is insane. I think it was $15. I don't want to pull up my screen now because I don't have it set up on OBS to screen share. Otherwise, we'd look through my PSA orders, but it was super fast. So I think it arrived to PSA on like the 4th or 5th of January, and I've already got the grades back 2 weeks later, which is nuts. I have a $30 in stage 4 right now. Yeah. So when I'd be interested to hear when you sent that $30 off, because I would just based on what I just said about sending in a $15 order and having it back in like 2.5, 3 weeks, or having the grades and having it shipped back, like I wouldn't personally send it at 30, with knowing that PSA doesn't give a shit about first in, first out. They just kind of do whatever they do. So I'd be hesitant to send at 30 at this time, in my personal opinion, but I'd be interested to see when you sent that off. Big Steve Kells, thanks for joining. I've seen you in a lot of chats. Thanks for popping in, getting ready to send off your first sub. Good luck. What are you sending off? What are you sending off? Some modern promos? Or are you sending off stuff from your personal collection, from your childhood collection? Well, I'd be interested to hear what you're sending off. Good luck. That first submission is always a little nerve-wracking because there's a weird way to package it, and you've got to get rubber bands out and put them between pieces of cardboard and make sure you're sending out stuff that's valuable to you. So I remember that first submission, kind of a little bit of nerves, but second nature now. So good luck. Ghost Coast Race to the Bottom definitely isn't fun. It is not fun. I've learned. Big Steve Kells, thank you, Brandon. Got a gold star Vaporeon found at the local thrift shop. That's part of the stuff. That is awesome. That must have been a sweet find to see that at the thrift shop. What condition was that in? That'd be awesome. Cody says school sent in a $15 special last week of December, so hoping to see something soon. Yeah, I hope you do. One of the orders I sent in like the last week of December as well, like I mentioned, and it sped through. I wish hopefully once PSA kind of gets their crap together, they can do some true first in, first out. It's really not that hard to do. Diversifying the type of cards we grade can help remove some of the stress. I agree. And I agree with that. And I also, in as a part of those modern promo submissions, I submitted all the cards that I opened up. So if you take a look at my channel, I opened up one of my previous videos, opened up a Japanese base set starter deck. So sent out all the cards that I pulled from that deck, not the energies, but I sent out all 20 of the other non-energy cards from that deck. So sent out 20 cards, got those grades back as well, and it did really, really well. Got a 10 on the Clefairy, the holo from that. Got a 10. Super pumped about that. Got a 10 on the Pikachu, 10 on the Charmander, 10 on the Ivysaur. So the big, commons and uncommons that you want to get the 10s on. 10s on all of them. And then got a really good gem rate on most of the commons and uncommons, like just 80% gem rate. Got a few 9s mixed in there, but a very solid, like really awesome. And I was so pumped to see that Clefairy get the 10. It actually had a weird white dot on the back, not on the corners of the edges, but in the center of the card, like on one of the blue parts. So I was really pumped to see that. So let's see, we got something buzzing on my phone here. I don't know who that is. But anyways, so that was fun. So let's get back here. Just give me 1 second. Somebody is buzzing my phone, my system there. But yeah, so I was really pumped to see those Japanese base returns there. I was talking about the Clefairy. I had that white dot, but I still got the 10. So that's huge. So I paid around $450 for that Japanese base starter deck, and definitely going to make some money. Make a nice little profit there. Had a ton of fun opening it as well, and I pretty darn sure I'm going to take some of the profits from getting all those 10s and buy another Japanese base starter deck and just rinse and repeat, and just have some more fun opening those decks. It was awesome. So that was huge. Professor Birch, I had a Moonbreon in the 30 that went with it for higher declared value. I'll be doing a return video. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense with the higher declared value. Like a lot of the cards that I send out are just those modern promos that I send at the minimum declared, that none of them are worth $200 raw regardless. So that's why I don't send out at that level. Steve Kell said is a bit of a mix, some modern, few childhood pieces, thrift shop, Vaporeon, hoping for a 7 or 8. That's sick, dude. You'll have to let us know, or let me know in the Discord or one of the chats what you get on that. I'd be interested to see if you get a good grade. That's such a cool thing to find it at a thrift shop and then be able to grade it. That's awesome. Ghost Coast says, did you send off all of the Japanese base or just the bigger name cards? Sending in some Japanese gem deck soon, debating how much deep to go. Yes, I did. I sent off every single non-energy card for grading, including the trainers. So there's 20 of them, 30 energies, I believe 50 cards total. I'm hoping I'm doing that math right now. But yeah, 20. Sent them all in the trainers. Luckily on the trainers, I got mostly 10s on that. I did get like a 9 trainer that I'll probably could lose money on that sending in that trainer. Although a 9 Japanese base trainer might go for the cost of grading, so it might just break even on those. But send it all. Send all the commons, uncommons. Got 10 on the Porygon, the Haunter, just straight 10s everywhere. It was freaking awesome. And it was awesome. So Ghost Coast base set starter decks are going on 700 now. Yeah, a lot of the eBay listings are going for 700, but I am aware of somebody else who is selling them off of eBay, and I hope that person still has some in stock, because I want to purchase them. The reason I'm not saying that person's name is because I don't want anybody else to buy them before I have a chance to get to them. So I have my eye on a potential purchase of more, and it'll be fun. Like I would say, after all is said and done, make I don't know, a couple $100 profit after all the grading fees. I would say. And we're just going to use some of that profit and the original investment to buy another one. And that's what we're going to do. Keep it rolling. But I'd like to buy another one for around $400 to $500. I know a lot of people. I know Dan Ketchum Collectibles was selling some at Collecticon. I know he did a grading experiment with his as well. And that was, it's just such a fun, it doesn't make sense to me. I guess it doesn't have to make sense. The market just dictates it, but like it's going for, I bought it for $450. It is the first ever set, Japanese base set, first ever release, guaranteed holo. It's a random holo, random commons and uncommons for that price, coming in good condition. It's just stupid. And it's got, like, in my opinion, like, plus EV, not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. You could get bad pulls, bad condition, off-centered. But, you know, I I think that it made sense for myself. It was such a fun experience to open something like that, and to get those grades and to do that was really cool. So I definitely plan on doing that again. Zard Hunter says, are you going to any Collecticons this year? So I've got my calendar circled for Charlotte. So that's the one that I've got circled. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make it to Orlando, and I'm not going to make it to the ones in between. I'm getting married this year, so got a wedding in May. And then I will be going on a European, multiple week European vacation, and we used up all the travel budget this year on going to Italy. So don't have the budget or the time now to hit those either Orlando, Dallas, Houston. I don't have the time, unfortunately, or the budget to do that. But got Charlotte circled on the calendar for September. So that's the goal. Either Charlotte or Denver. I know they're a couple weeks apart, and it depends on who's, if everybody's going to Denver, everybody in the Discord, all the people are going to Denver, be hitting up Denver, and if they're going to Charlotte, be going to Charlotte. I just want to be around people, but I kind of hope they go to Charlotte just so I can see a new city. Yeah. Oh, and then Professor Birch says next, this reminds me of something. Next grading goal is to grade the Japanese gym themed deck coins. So the Japanese base set starter deck comes with a Chansey coin. And I sold that Chansey coin for like $30 shipped, which is, it's just like the gift that keeps on giving is that Japanese base set starter deck. Sold that coin for $30. Obviously I didn't take home $30 in net after fees, but, it was like $25 plus like $3.49 shipping, which is just insane. So, definitely going to be buying another one of those decks. I don't know how I would feel about the Japanese gym theme decks and grading all of those. I'm sure I don't know how much they're going for, so that would obviously influence my opinion on that. But I think that, purchasing one for like the point of kind of grading them and making a profit or doing that I don't know if it would make sense. Haven't looked at the numbers, but if you're doing it just for pure fun, I mean, it's, and you expect to not stonk out and make hundreds of dollars in profit, then it'd be an awesome experience. Can't recommend it more in terms of opening up some vintage. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on here. I as part of that grading as well, got some other awesome grades that I didn't talk about. I got a 10 on a special delivery Charizard. So that's a nice solid grade there. Those SDCs, I've been monitoring those prices, and they're holding strong around $300, which is super surprising and impressive in my opinion. And I think just speculating, one of the reasons for that is that it's a super tough grade. I think it's last time I checked, it was less than 20% gem rate for a brand new modern promo. I think it was 19 point something percent 10s. And I think that's what's holding the 10 price where it is, considering the massive supply of that. So really impressive that SDC is still holding at that rate. So pumped to get a 10 back. I sent in 4 of them in my most recent subs, and I only got 1 10. Unfortunately, I got 3 9s and a 10, but the 3 9s, they're going for $70 a pop. So, still making money on those. And then you get the Brilliant Stars packs, which I just ripped, 12 of them. So obviously losing money there, but I've got several Brilliant Stars, 3-pack blisters left. And it's just what an easy, stupid easy play. Like, free card. You've still got the Brilliant Stars packs that you purchased that you could resell, really strong set. And then you get you grade the free card for $15. If it gets a 9, you make money. If it gets a 10, you stonk out to the moon, like make 300. It's just so stupid. I actually have 8 more raw ready to go special delivery Charizards sitting in my closet over there. In Card Savers, they're ready to go. My current plan is putting those in, waiting for grading to come down from 19 down back to 15 or lower. So that's the plan. What's up, Chavals? Thanks for joining. Skater Nesto saved my life. I love Nesto. Love talking to him. Love just a funny dude. I don't know if he's in the chat or not, but good to see you here, Chavals. Just happy to be here hanging out. We still got 14 people watching, which is just blows my mind that people are like, you are in the deepest recesses of the internet in Mertz Collectibles, watching me blab on about Pokemon. So I really appreciate everybody joining in. Anybody have any last minute comments or questions? If there's nothing, I made it to the bottom of the chat here. We'll wrap it up unless somebody has any last minute thoughts or questions. But again, can't thank you enough. Shadowless Jack, if you joined late, I'll recap what Shadowless Jack sent me right over here. Great member of the community. These are from our Kamiya cards from the polls, but Shadowless Jack was nice enough to send me all of these Kamiya cards free. Didn't even notify me, just sent them to my P.O. box. And I realized I'm not showing you on the iPhone camera. Got to switch cams. But Shadowless Jack sent me these awesome Kamiya cards out of the kindness of your heart, free of charge. Didn't ask for a dime. Didn't let me know they were coming. Can't tell you. I appreciate it. It's things like these that just, make you, it just warms the heart and just makes you proud and happy to be a part of this type of community. It's just incredible. And thank you, Jack. Do a slow roll through these awesome Kamiya artworks. Got a few of these Magnemites. What set is this from? 2004. I don't know all the set symbols from that era, but one of the EX era Magnemites. Look at that. We love it. Pidgey, another Magnemite. Dratini, sick Dratini artwork, and then a Pineco from Neo Discovery. So thank you. Wanted to give you a shout out too if you're gonna rewatch this later, but had a blast. Thanks everybody for joining. I don't see any more comments in the stream here, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We've been streaming for over an hour and 20 minutes. And I can't believe I've just been talking to myself and talking into a microphone for that long, and that you guys have joined and 15 people stuck around the whole time. That's just, it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel good, and it's awesome. And I really appreciate you guys joining. Hit the like button if you don't mind. If you consider hitting the like button if you enjoyed this stream, consider subbing to the channel. Would appreciate that. Always appreciate a sub and a like. Really appreciate that. Last couple, good night, Cody. Good night, Brandon. Good night, Birch. You guys are real ones. Stayed around the whole time. And we're going to end it there. So thanks again. Have a great night, everybody. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you in the next one.